Sorts of books to read to young children. 1_picture storybooks. Substance and blueprints relate to the story in picture storybooks. This sort of book is especially appropriate for little children considering the way that the splendid and away from and masterpiece reinforce a clear storyline. The outlines normally give additional information not solicited in the substance. Rhyming stories and books with reiterated structured sounds are particularly intriguing to kids. Picture storybooks remain children's favored books long after their preschool years. 2_participation books. Venture books are another sort of storybook. Little children make some incredible memories having the alternative to go over the book's suggestions, for instance, praising, reaching their toes, or covering their eyes. Lift the overlay books furthermore advance participation. Adolescents value looking under the crease to find the fitting reaction or make another disclosure. 3_pattern concept books. Thought books develop youth's cognizance of an idea, relationship, or theme. Planned thought books moreover give illustrated occurrences of various musings and words. Books that have a strong model and melodic stream help youths with scrutinizing close by an adult and foresee what language will come next on the page. 4_predictable books. Obvious books remember kids for the getting experience. The structured language, horrid articulations, and obvious storyline help preschoolers imagine what is coming immediately. They furthermore help adolescents to get language and how sentences and stories are collected. Progressively settled preschoolers will every now and again have the alternative to reiterate segments of these records when the book is repeat, which is a critical pre-getting skill. 5_wordless books. In spite of the way that quiet books contain close to zero substance, they have an authentic story to tell. Perusers must disentangle the records from the photographs, taking a gander at nuances and explanations warily. This experience helps adolescents with focusing on the progression in the records and give them the odds to use book language. Some records in quiet books are fundamental, anyway others are exceptionally present-day and are planned for progressively prepared children. 6_folktales and fables. The stories in these books are every now and again the outcome of significant stretches of oral describing. A critical number of the stories have a moral thought or subject. Most folktales and stories have some social setting or legitimate base and help youths with getting some answers concerning group social orders and experiences. These records are as often as possible ones that watchmen can use for describing without the upsides of a book. 7_poetry. There are a grouping of stanza books open for little children, arrangements of pieces formed by a comparable essayist or related to a comparative theme, combinations of poems from various craftsmen, and outlined interpretations of a single work. Each familiarizes the peruser with the traces of language. Rhyming section, especially ones with carefree words, help kids with developing phonemic care. 8_nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes are a trademark for little children. They are as often as possible related from memory by gatekeepers or grandparents. Mother Goose rhymes are the total commonly unmistakable, anyway most social orders have some kind of nursery rhymes and tunes that are passed down from forever. Children raised on nursery rhymes will give these accounts to their children. 9_alphabet books. Letters altogether or ABC books are used to help adolescents with seeing letters and comprehend that letters are used in language. There are a wide extent of letter set books from the most fundamental that show the letter and articles beginning with the letter to amazingly refined books that relate to a story using the letters altogether gathering. Creative masterpiece is normally used to show and convey new energy to the letters altogether. A few letters altogether books are themed and use characteristic and fascinating things to highlight the letters altogether, for instance, natural items, vegetables, shades, animals, the ocean, or blooms. 10_counting books. Counting books come in all sizes and shapes. Beginning counting books consistently give fun depictions of conventional things and things that incorporate the numbers from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. Progressively perplexing checking books count to 100 or 1,000 and use a subject in presenting their information. Counting books for little children are critical considering the way that they present the language related with numbers. They in like manner help preschoolers with beginning to understand the possibility that numbers are pictures for counting, also as letters are pictures for sounds and word. 11_rhyming books. Rhyming storybooks are an exceptional choice for little children. They benefit by hearing rhyming language and dreary sounds. Rhyming stories are a decent time for gatekeepers to scrutinize and outfit heaps of opportunities to examine with feeling and to change the fuss and non-abrasiveness of the voice. Hearing stories that contain rhymes plan kids for examining by helping them revolve around the sounds in words. 12_informational books. Instructive books are consistent with life and are explained subjects that children have a trademark excitement for instance, animals, sustenance, vehicles, sports, or times of the year. Some illuminating books furthermore name the blueprints in the book, helping with familiarizing created language with kids. They are regularly essential in style and focus on articles and subjects that are normal to the children's condition.